Yeah? I've had very beautiful women in my life. And I've also had long periods where I have been alone. Because I chose to be, because I wanted to work on something else, because a girl dumped me, lots of reasons. And although I certainly felt emotions and I felt upset or I felt lonely or whatever at various points, overall I've always felt okay about myself because I developed that sense of entitlement of self-dependence, self-reliance as a primary goal of mine, a primary value. So that's what I think is going to make a big difference for you guys, just to shift that dial away from like external gratification to try and make you feel good to my job in life is to feel worthy and entitled of what it is that I want. That's a big mindset shift. And another big thing is you need to redefine what worthiness is, because remember that there are a whole lot of forces out there that are selling you a lie. They are selling you a definition of male worthiness that is often completely unattainable and is actually not the definition of what makes someone valuable or a man valuable. If we have only to look at Men's Health magazine or any marketing that is designed to sell you things based on making you feel insecure if you don't have them. You need to buy a watch so that people can look at you and see that you have prestige jewelry, which means they can work out how many thousands of dollars a year you earn, and therefore how valuable you are in the strata of society. Yeah, I really fuck with New York bankers when I walk into a bar and they don't wear a watch. They don't know what to do then. And they ask me what car do I drive, and I went, I don't drive a car. I never learnt. I should learn though. And they're like, I don't know what to do now. How do I judge this man? Because he seems confident even though he doesn't have a car or a watch. Yeah? And I go, oh, hang on, I pull out my 2002 expired learner's license. I almost got a license once, but they're like, and then I go and pick up one of the girls they're chatting up. Yeah? That fries them. Well, because my value system is I'm not trying to define myself by these external things. I could, at some point I could buy a watch and put it on, and just because I like it, it's not going to affect things either way, really. So you need to redefine what it is to be a worthy male. And it is not necessarily the clothes you wear, the car you drive, or any of that shit. It is how you feel about yourself. It is having that internal sense that, yes, I am valuable, and what I have to offer is valuable. That's why I don't have to DHV myself. I don't have to go and tell stories about how cool I am necessarily, although I do sometimes, because I've got some cool stories. But it's clearly transmitted that I have value. I don't need to demonstrate higher value. I find myself valuable, and therefore the way I communicate with people shows that. And I also find other people valuable, every person that I meet. And I seek out what's valuable and what's golden in each person. And that makes that person feel listened to, makes them feel special. And when you do that to a woman, suddenly you become incredibly worthy, because what are women missing? Unless she's found the man of her dreams and she's deeply in love, it's very likely she is bored, lonely, and horny most of the time. Yeah? And that's most of the women out there. True. And you might think that like models or whatever don't live in that world. They do. In fact, often, if you're a professional model, you live in a very lonely world, because women can't be your friends because they're worried they're going to steal your boyfriend. And most of the men surrounding them are actually gay. True. And the rest of them are sleazy old men trying to get in their pants or trying to buy them. So they actually often live in a very lonely world. And when a man comes up to them who can actually give them genuine connection, who can find out what's special about them, who can demonstrate his desire without having to compensate with money or whatever else, then she sees a man who is incredibly entitled to spend time with her. And I believe I'm out of time. So I'd like to leave it there for now. Hopefully that's given you an important pre-frame on how to view this weekend, and hopefully how to absorb the information that the speakers give you in a more effective way and a more holistic way. And if you guys have got questions, you can talk to me in the break, but tomorrow I'll be giving my major speech, and then I'll have plenty of time for open forum questions then. So thank you very much, and please enjoy the 21 convention.